Okay, so you guys can see it's working, but first we have to leave this one. We'll come back later for it. Our mission is we just need to center this div into the middle. So we are going to do some other stuff here. Like first of all, we will flex it. Okay, we're going to flex, but the background here, sorry, the background must be here with the first one. CN, let it be there. We are going to flex this one. We are going to take it's going to be in a column ways. Okay, we are going to say justify center, justify center, and then item is going to be center like this. And then if you close this one back and click here, you find everything is just center. Okay, once we customize the head, this one, the navigation, everything will be okay. First we leave this one here like this. Let's just try to make the font bold for the H1 by going here and say okay, a font dash is going to be bold. It's going to be bold. Okay, and then I have to give space py property of 4 to separate them from the small text here. Then for the one of these one, I have to increase them too. That means I have to first push this one this side like this. Within the p property here and the button here, I have to add the classes cn. So I will have said text should be xl, but 2xl. 2xl correspond to 32 pixels. Okay, it's like this. I have to make them bold too. Font bold, semi bold is fine also, like this. Then our button here must have a font of white. That means I have to deal with the background for it. So the background goes here. The bg, the background for this button, which is start your journey, is going. What are we reaching now? What's this ball saying? Where is the teaching? Join the Google Meet. Let me copy this and save. Okay, so they will join. Okay, here we have, and our image is not appear the way we want. We are going to add the same property as what we did last time. Next is this button. The B is going to be gray. Okay, gray. Then we can specify, maybe we need 400 like this. We can see, but we are going to change according to what we have in the design. So it will have a padding of 2. Then it will be somehow rounded dash md medium like this. And then when we click on this one, we need the background to change. So we are going to say okay, we are going to add more hover properties here. Let's first of all see how the background is behaving here. Oh, the background is just white, the text is black, and it's just simple. So if that's the case, background is going to be white. Okay, white like this, and then the text not going to be white, since we have already add white. Is going to apply to everything. So to prevent that one, okay, because you guys can see from here, it's going to be white and it cannot be at least seen very well. So to prevent that, I will add direct class here and see text dash black. Let's see how does it going to look. You see, this will just replace the class which is up already. It will just apply exactly to this one, but it will not disturb the rest which have white. And then I think we have to add the padding the px property. Okay, so the px property stands for padding left and right. Px property of 4. Give this button look good. Okay, like this. Then the text, I think we can reduce a little bit. Instead of semi bold, you can just make it normal like this, and see if it goes back. And then we have to give the py property for that button, that is to push it at least from up to down, py property, or to push it downward a little bit. Save. Nothing. Supposed to be a py, or no, let it be my. Yeah, like this, it push it down. You can see now the design is somehow coming, okay, for the home page. And then like Isaac, I think it's warning, right? 15 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the 15-minute. Okay, let's carry on. You just let me know in 2 minutes while you create another Google Meet, okay? So
Okay,
here,
sir.
okay, here we continue. Let's add some hover. When we click, when we just bring our cursor here, let it try to make some animation. So the button is here, class name there, down, come up to here. First of all, let's start with the transition. Here first we need to transform them. Transform. Okay, have transform them, have transition to all of them. Transition transition dash all, and then when we hover we need the background change to the background must change to wait dg dash, I'm going to use gray of 50, like this. You see, change slow. If you make 200 it can look real now, like this. You guys can see. This transition is not like this. Control S to save. Transi, that's all. Save like this. Sometimes you get errors. Try to confirm from here. Type here just transition. Always once you read documentation you see everything. Transition, time function linear, is in, is out. This is when you will add the duration, like it takes how many seconds to come. Okay, it's here transition, then you add the duration, then you can see on hover. Let's copy this one and see in a real practice. So we have transition here. Ready, then pass this one and remove the first one here. The duration is asking like when do you want this button to go back, like when you click like this on it. Then you have 150, then ease in, like to start going in easy way, not just faster. See, let me make this background to blue so that you guys can maybe see very well. Background bg from hovering bg gray. Let's make this one blue like this. You guys can see is in, it comes slowly and then it goes. Are you guys seeing?
Yes, sir.
Good. So now
Yes, sir.
let's try to get this real picture here. Let it looks all the original part of it. So by adding the class to this css here, image here, just the same thing. Background position is going to be center, is going to be cover. Copy this one, yes, copy this property, bring it here to make this picture appear all. So we have sometimes this issue, image will be repeat if the image is too short. Okay, you see this image now, it's real appearance of it, just the content is not enough. Once we add the other activity, it will push it down. So first of all, let's push this one down from it, this search bar, yeah, this one here. So let's go to that one and say margin bottom. happen only in home page here, home page. But the first one here, margin both was given by MB of 8. You can push this one down, or if you feel like it will may cause problem, then you can do this one only with the search here, 2 options. Okay, you can do this one by here by saying margin top should be 8. You'll achieve the same result. You will push this one down. Now you can see it's just okay. And then let's try to work on this navigation so that we can calculate the distance of this home page so that it can be center and just very normal. Okay, so let's see how we can handle this navigation. The navigation is going to be actually inside this home page. This is what I'm supposed to do. It's supposed to be inside this one. So let's see. If it is inside, then we are going to say like this, within the home page here, we'll add the image index here. So let's just say width. First of all, width of the screen will be 100 VW. Okay, then for the height also will be 100 VH. Now if we do like this, we get our home page here. Then we are going to push this one inside. We are not going to calculate it. Okay, we just push our navigation within. Let's go to the home page. On top here, we add our navigation here. Navigation, this one. Then we close it. You see the navigation is inside. Then we go to our app here, app.jsx. No, in the pages index, go and remove navigation from here, move it out, and then just save it. Now you can see we have the navigation on top there. Then to center this one very well, we have the other properties here. Maybe we can do simple like this. This one is happening in the home page. Okay, within the home page we have this flex center, justify, display flex, align item flex, flex call, dash call. Okay, instead of passing this one here, let's give a class here, like a home object like this. Then let's go and just style this one here in the manual CSS. Down here you can pass it, okay, like this. So we are going to say first of all display flex, just the same thing we are doing there. Justify content is going to be center, align item is going to be center like this. Let's see where does this one going to leave us. Center, remain one, display flex, align item center, justify center, flex column center, flex dash direction column. Oh, sorry here. No. Display flex, justify content center, align item center. Flex column is not there. First comment this out. You see this div. Okay, let's click on this one. For this one, let's have one more div here. This div will carry 2 different div. The first one will help us with the logo, okay, then the second one will help us with the UL. Within the UL we'll have the LI, which is the home. We need a home or since we make a reason for the mobile view, then we have to do option here by creating another utils file here within the index in the util local database. Here is what we have for the news. So we are going to create a navigation for our navbar. So const, let's go export const navbar, let's call it navlink, let's just call it links like this. It's equal to an array of object that have some unique ID. For this one we'll use one, okay, because they're not many. Then it have let's say the link itself. The first one is going to be home. It doesn't matter whether I put them in small letter, there's no problem also. So, but they have to be in format of a string. Okay, pass this one there. Then what property do you need? I think that's all. Let's just duplicate this one. Shift Alt arrow down 4 times. One is home. Next going to be blogs. Okay, let's say this one is just giving a detail about us as usual. It's going to be blogs. Then here is going to be contact, because we'll implement contact form later on, or contact us, it's the same thing. Then here we can import this one. After we import, we go back here to local, close the CSS first of all, search homepage. Okay, we're on homepage. Then we go to navigation. So within navigation we are going to make iteration here. Okay, you can just pass this one here and map this one throughout. Pass it there like this, dot, you just go through it. After you go through, okay, after you go through, you first get x. Okay, let's go in nice way. Let's get item, then get the index. Okay, if you worry about index, don't worry, it's gonna be alright. Here we pass the arrow function. Using the arrow function, you can now pass the li here. The reason why, because I don't want to duplicate this li several times and write them manually. Okay, so here is complaining this one is not imported, so I will just right click it as and import it like this. Then within here I have to pass the key. So the key here is going to be our index. Why index? Because index is crucial when we have problem with the where is it, when we have misunderstanding with the ID here. You see now ID are all 1 1 1 1 1 1. It's not making sense. It's supposed to be 1 2 3 4. So for that situation, okay, if you don't want to be in problem with that one, you pull index here, pull the index and use it. It will never cause any problem to you. Okay, then the item is going to help us to map everything inside with it. So here we can pass item dot link like this. Now if I go back, I'm sure everything is perfectly running. Control B, check this one here. You see the navigation here, it's already there, zero problem. You see, are you guys following?
Yes, I'm following.
Okay, good. So first of all we need to style it out. So let's add some class to this li. Put this side by side. First of all, I don't like that type of color. Let's go cn is standing for class name. You can say okay, bg dash of, I don't need to add bg, sorry, it's all our phone dash, it can be bold by the way. Okay, and then they have to be white, text dash white. Then I have to flex it, cn, let's make it flex. let it be like the space between them.
Sir,
Yeah,
it will end in a minute
in a minute.
or
Okay.
some seconds from now.
Okay,
Yeah.
you create new links and put it in the group there.
Okay, sir.
Let me stop the recording too. Okay, it's now resuming. Sorry. So that's how it's gonna be. We're adding also this one in our DB, okay, local database. So to go back to local database, we have to move to util folder here, this one here, then go to DB. So we have to add the directory. So I can add here a to property, maybe I can say to, even just like this. Where am I supposed to go? When I click on the home, it will take me home, okay, but they don't allow this one to be here, so we have to make this navigate now, get like this, and see. Oh, they don't want equal, sorry, they don't want equal because we're using JavaScript object, okay. Type 2, but just put this column instead of equals. So after here you can save this one. That's so you can reduce something a little bit down. Here I can just copy this. When I go to about us, what or where do I want to go? I want to go to about, okay, about like this. Then if I go to blocks, I have to specify the to property too. It's going to be block like this. And after block contact, I have to go to contact also. So down here I have to pass contact like this. Once everything is done, then within my this one homepage here, navigation, sorry, I have to pass here item dot, then I have to pass the to property, just like this. But the problem now is going to confront it because they are saying it's missing first of all the key element. That means we have to move the index stuff we pass here, because remember it's only for the first child after the map. So the first child now is not the li, is the link, so I have to pass it within the link here. So here within the link I have to pass this there. So now the error has gone. So if I click here, you can see everything is okay. Even here the property is of string because it's coming from the local DB you have just defined there. So now if I go back here, the error has gone. When I click here on home, it's home. If I click on about, it's going to move us to about, but let's see, it's just crash because of this slash was put opposite. Let's try to fix it. So by fixing this, let's see, forward slash, let's remove the word slash from our local DB, okay. Remove this one all out, just let the text be there like this. They will get that forward slash by default there. Let's add this one pound. Let's see. Now go back, let it refresh. Okay, let's try click on about. You see, now it's good. It's going to move to about. Just we didn't create it about component. Blocks we didn't create yet, and then contact us we didn't create the form, but everything seems to be moving. When I click on home here, it's just home. When I click on logo, it remain logo. Have you guys seen? Anyone is still having doubt
Yes,
there?
sir.
Okay, now we have two options. Either we bring our header up, or we continue it inside. So let's try to see how we can center this one still. Center div. So let's just use Tailwind class here by going to navigation. Next this one documentation, make sure you read the documentation. Center div like this. Let's see center div. Press enter. Okay, the good thing also you can do, go to Google here, Google, let's type here CSS properties for center a div like this. they will give you full detail and documentation. This can 11 way to center a diff or text in a diff sentence. Okay, let's click the first one here and say that's the best way to help you go faster in anything you don't understand. Then we go down here, let's see their documentation. What are they saying? Their CSS is not given. They talk about width, no. Position absolute, no. Background height, new position gray. Background orange width 100 pixels. Height, no, that's not what we want. Okay, let's scroll down and see again. Okay, type here using flex property. Using flex property, add here a center a diff using a flex property like this. How to center a diff using flexbox property CSS. Okay, here we go. Scroll down. This one's good. This website for geeks or geeks. Scroll down, you can see here center display flex, justify content center. I have these two properties already. I think we are just right. Maybe here flex property index CSS. Here we have background image. Okay, center with display flex, justify content center, align item center. Ours is just fine. Let's see what's next we can do. Are you guys following? Hello.
Yes, sir, we can hear you. Yes.
We can hear you, sir.
Okay, good. Let's see how we can do, what we can do about this one here. First of all, we are supposed to, according to will, we have to pass this one outside. Okay, this one need to be passed outside. Let's first create the components for the navigation. Get back here. Within the command, we don't need anything. In the component, you have to put for, start with the about. Then again in the component we have contact us. Again within the component we have about contact. One is what, block. We have blocks already. It's okay. Then within the contact us, here you can pass contact like this, contact.jsx rafc like this. It's okay. Then within about, it's also going to have about like this, .jsx rafc like this. Then you have them here. Then the first we have to just connect them to make sure that everything is working. Like in about here, we need these other common properties like the life of navbar, the life of footer. First of all, footer, this coming from common, and then the like of navbar normally. Navigation, this one, close it, and then pass just one h1 here. We say it's not high, sorry, it's h plus 1. Let's just say about us. Save this one. The same thing with what we just added also here. Where is it? Block, no, I have block already. I'm going to connect this one later. Contact. So we have this already here. So here the same thing, so maybe you can just do like set of contact us and about us. We just see which one is first. This one, copy all this one, yes, like this, and go to contact us, pass them all here, paste like this, then import them on top, and then here's going to be contact us, just for easiest. Navigation like this, and then name shows, same thing here, save everything like this. After, let's try to go to app. Okay, because app is where we connect the root. This time we are not going to use our pages here, because our pages only responsible for first landing page. The rest need our routing to move there. So we go here, instead of having this route there, I can just copy this several times here. Then I have to first put, when I click on the slash about, I want to get the component called about us to be displayed like this. The same thing if I go slash forward contact, then I want to get this component called contact us, this one here. Now let's try to see whether it will work for us. Then for the block detail, I have to stop it. No, I have to make for block. The blocks is going to be just the blocks with the all the cuts going to appear here. So it's going to be blocks with the S. Then I have to remove this one here, and here's going to be blocks. So I think we have to have that one also. Using component, have block the parent container, which is this one. It's going to appear everything good. So I have to take this one also there, using app. When I go to blocks, just to respond with this one like this. Now let's try to see whether everything will be okay, or we have to fix some errors. So let's try first of all by this one, home page here. Let's go to about. When you go to about, you see about us is already there. You just need to develop this one, and that's all. Go to block. The blocks doesn't pull everything. Let's see what's the reason. Control I shift. Here from the error zone is saying key should be unique, so that it doesn't leave about that one. First of all, route mismatch blocks. Let's first of all see what do we have in our home page here. No, utils folder. In the utils here we have local. Then let's see down here in the links, do we have something called blocks? Yes, we have it. So does it correspond to what we have in our app? Yeah, it corresponds. Good. So the reason why this one doesn't come, let's see. Does this block is the one connected into our index page? Yeah, it's called block. This one is the one connected there. So I think there's no reason that can stop this one. First of all, there's no reason. How about in the home page? What happened in the home page? Everything works. So in the index, what is there? Let's see index like this. See, we have nothing like fetching over local data, so, but it's failed. This one failed to work in our blocks there. This blocks failed. So let's try to put another component. Okay, let's put here blocks with the detail now. Blocks dot JSX, and then let's just make RAFCE. This was save. Let's save this one here. RAFCE like this. Then let's pull the real block and just pass it inside. blocks block like this. It's coming from block. So now let's save it, and then let's use the word blocks to render in our app here, to avoid if it is a confrontation with the syntax. Then in the app here we can just save. The app is not saving. Are you guys following?
Yes, sir.
It's good. Let me put one
Yes, sir.
more video.